Hello everyone and welcome back to Fableheim and the Legend of Ascension. We have made it halfway there on Ascension 10, which means we can only equip 4 artifacts, but I'm really not that concerned because last time we didn't even find 4 artifacts. So what is this penalty to me, really? We are here with the goddess Toeris, the first DLC master, and one of my favorites. Last time we turned her into a debuff bot, but today we're going to be going back to her roots, her morale-based roots. And we'll be focusing on 2 things. One, a sarcophagi we don't get to see very often, which is not Mott, and this particular talent, where monster attacks that deal morale have a 50% chance of applying Demoralized 1. Now, of course, I could be boring and just turn this into a full demoralization build with, like, the giant jellyfish and just all demoralization attacks, but we're going to do it 50-50. We're going to use some morale attacks that apply Demoralize on their own, see if we can do a little double dipping. And we're going to be using some attacks that just deal morale damage to see if we can get some lucky extra Demoralize along the way. 'Tis the plan, so let's get it on.
Just a minute.
As for the sarcophagus that we will be using, I tend to lean almost entirely into Isis almost every time. It's fantastic. She actually rolled one of my least favorite passives, though. But today, we will be doing not Mott. Sorry, Mott. We will be doing Horus. Now, Horus's shtick is that he gains extra life based on the damage that he receives. So we don't want to be killing heroes in the first room. We want them to survive the first room, make it to the sarcophagus, and then punch the sarcophagus as hard as they can, so no tiredness, so that he can deal loads of damage with his AoE attack. 'Tis the plan. So we'll see if it works. Also, he rolled a pretty good passive where heroes lose 10% of their max morale when he is destroyed. Well done, Horus. I am proud of you. Our YOLO artifact is the Staff of Speech. Holy crap. That is good. You're so good I almost choked. Monsters in a group containing 3 different types gain 30% power at the start of the fight. Now, our team is a little unique because we have a demon that we technically cannot find in the dungeon, but I would be remiss if I did not bring her. So allow me to name our friends, and I will get back to you. Alrighty. So we have Anakin. We haven't seen Anakin in a while. He does do the AoE demoralization once we level him up, but I thought if I just want someone who can kind of live for a while and deal AoE morale, Anakin's a good choice. And as mentioned, haven't seen him in a hot second. We have Ragnarok, beloved. She deals AoE morale damage and applies Terrified, so we can kind of double dip on increased damage while maybe applying Demoralize, which she normally cannot do. Could be fun. Also, remarkable nature resist for our team. We have Cthulhu. I've been avoiding Cthulhu because Cthulhu is just good. And he's here. And I love him. In our second room, we have Chad, the one, the only, the Skeleton Bull. We kind of have been avoiding Chad as well because I like Bork with his guaranteed crit. But he does do some morale damage and applied slow, so I thought it could be fun. Also, he is a thick boy. Are you sensing the trend? We're just going to be tanky. Speaking of tanky, we have Necrolith, the Mummy Colossus, who we also don't see very often. This is, I think, Toeris' tanky mummy? Tankiest mummy? I think? I mean, Anubarak is pretty close. But he likes to get punched and then applied wraps to people. But he is here for his area effect, which deals nature damage and morale damage. Ding, 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 ding. Also, he'll gain wraps if someone has negative nature resist, but that's kind of few and far between. We also have the Mummy Servant, whose name is Dobby. His original name is Bach, and if we find another one, we'll name him that. But someone suggested Dobby, and I thought it was appropriate. So with the Staff of Speech, we are kind of cheating by having a demon. Just a wee bit. But we'll get away with it. We'll see what we can find. Our traps, we have the Protective Tablet. This is a unique one for Toeris. And I quite enjoy it. This deals morale to everybody and applies shell to the next group of monsters. Because I don't want them to die. They must live. And we have another unique one for Toeris, the Haunted Canopic Jars. Deals morale to the front and applies wraps to the next groups of monsters. Are you sensing the trend? I hope so. So what are we doing? We actually have all of our traps. We actually have all of our monsters. Do I need a merchant? I would like to find David Johns. That would be funny. Or Nubarak. Or Pandora's Box. You know, Pandora's Box wouldn't have been a bad start. I took the Haunted Canopic for like a supporty thingy, but this would have been good too. What if we take Pandora? And Nubarak. I do like a Nubarak. A Nubarak can be thick under the correct circumstances. We'll just YOLO. Yay! It's Renekton. I was actually thinking about playing with Renekton, because he could be a decent, like, second room finisher with his morale ability. I thought about it. Obviously didn't do it. One more renew. It's Bob. Bob and Robespierre. Also just excellent choices. Do we need the fire resist of Robespierre? Fire. 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 We do not need the fire resist of Robespierre. And what does Bob do again? Bob can be pretty thick if he is in the second room, which might be what we do. He might be our second room finisher. He has ice and air by default. Well, our air's a little lacking. A little lacking. Maybe we just take Bob. Bob's always fun. We've seen Robespierre recently. The urge to level up Cthulhu is strong. You don't understand. But we're going to upgrade Anakin. Anakin at level 3 gets demoralization on his AoE, and at level 4, he gets 2 dodges, which is great. I didn't change this name, did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure it just came named Bob. Fantastic. While wandering around the corridors this morning, you come face to face with a human. He seems as surprised as you are. So what are you going to do? We are going... What are we going to do? Probably capture him. I wouldn't like it to kill him. We'll go with the capture. The doctor just had a brilliant idea. Why not cynically gather blood or tears directly from your employees? We will take the blood here. That's 50 blood. That's a lot. One motivation for 50 blood is... Also, our team, for whatever reason, has loads of motivation. I didn't plan that, but, I'll take it. I will take it. First combat. I am very confident. I don't know if I should be. Bob will be in room 2. I do like the idea of a Ragnarok up front. Anakin up front is pretty cute. Cthulhu up front is pretty cute. The Chad. The Chad. So what are we weak against here? Armor. Okay. Good talk. Necrolith is the option. Alrighty. Here we... Purifying Altar. Really? You're really gonna do me dirty like this? Here we go. Alrighty, starting things off with a ninja. The ninja will be dealing AoE nature damage, as you can see, and boy does it hurt. Joined by the Dragonite, who will be attacking the center with physical damage. Glad I moved Necrolith up here, although I don't think Necrolith is long for this dark and terrifying world. Look at that, we rolled some demoralizations. And the Valkyrie, dealing AoE, air damage, and getting all sorts of buffs if she hits people faster than her, which, spoiler alert, she did not. Also, Necrolith, thankfully he survived, barely, is actually going to get value out of this, because these two are weak to nature. Didn't I say it was few and far between? Well, anyway. That went decently well. Also, the Sacred Altar is way over here, which is very convenient, because all these debuffs are going to be gone by the time they get to it. Unfortunately, or fortunately, this is not a very good... Good enemy for Horus. Good enemy team, because there's double AoEs. These two, front and back. But Horus is going to enjoy this either way. Sitting at 11 HP. Cool. I kind of want to get hit more. That's not a sentence I thought I would say. I did a whopping 4 damage. Very impressive. What about now, Horus? Yeah, see, I told you, this isn't great, but that's alright. We'll make the 2 AoE people leave. That is throw spears at me. Good. Alrighty. No. David Jones. I resisted the urge to put him in the starting team. David Jones. Why do you get to have a space and I don't? Game? You saw that, right? His name was Eric Space Jones, but Davy Jones can't be a space. Why, game? Alrighty. Maybe we can get more money. We could, but not by selling this. An enthusiast has tracked an artifact to you and would like to buy it for a very attractive price. He seems to carry other similar objects on his person. One of your employees would be able to steal one without him noticing. Why do I keep finding the night meme catcher? Why? Well, anyway. Camelia's not here to steal it, so we're gonna refuse. Also, 200 gold for the Staff of Speech is not even close to worth it. Level 4 Anakin could be hilarious. But how does this upgrade Chad? We haven't played with Chad in a while. Poor Chad. Oh. It upgrades into more damage. Who could have seen that coming? 50 armor, though, is not bad. That's pretty good. Also, Davy Jones leveling up is usually a pretty good idea as well. David Jones. Because the more life that he has, the longer he's more to survive. Oh. He doesn't get any life increases. Level 2 is his life increase. Okay, maybe it's not worth leveling David Jones. Unless he's cheap. Kinda cheap. Dobby's free. We didn't even get to see Dobby. How do you level Dobby? Morale damage dealt if... Or morale dealt doubled if the target is affected by at least 2 penalties. Prop 80 damage. Wow. Master gave Dobby a sock. What if we level Necrolith? We've never leveled Necrolith. Like, never. I don't even know how you level, but I don't want to open the Archivist for the 3rd fucking time. So, we'll level him up. Just for fun. We can work out and probably skip it. Yep. Good try. Good try. We could Alchemist here. How? 2 tiers? Is 150 guaranteed gold better than an event? Maybe? Sure. A monster has been caught with an adult magazine depicting humans. Will you turn a blind eye to this obvious case of anthropophilia? Or will you confiscate this to take a look at? For science, of course. We shall permit it. Because the Necrolith Colossus needs motivation. David Jones could be hilarious in room 1. He's not very durable, though. Not very durable at all. What if we put David Jones in room 1 and Cthulhu in room 2? Okay. Good enough. Was Cthulhu my fire resist? Not entirely. Just mostly. Alrighty. Here we go. An artifact, you say? I'd like money. But an artifact will do. I don't think they're going to make it to the second room, but the second room, Bob is perfect against this lineup. But again, I don't think they're going to make it. Leading the charge is the Disciple, who will be attacking the front with an Icy Fist. Anakin's going to eat that decently well. Hopefully he keeps his arm this time. Joined by the Templar. The Templar will be attacking the front with air damage, which Anakin's not going to eat so nicely. And I, for whatever reason, kind of thought he was already level 4. Oops. And joined by the Hellbringer, who has her strange ice damage cleavy thingy. But look at the Davy Jones value. Isn't that just beautiful? It's marvelous. Also, the Necrolith Colossus is getting loads of rap value. That's 10. Whoever gets this kill is about to have a really bad time. Yep. And more David Jones. This is why I didn't put Davy Jones in the starting team, by the way. Like, I knew he was going to be good. Well, anyway. I hope everyone enjoyed that fight, because that was the end. Oh no, a Fountain of Youth. I'm so afraid. Horus is actually going to get decent value here. Because these two are going to hurt him. Oh, 50% air resist. Never mind. I take it back. Bye! Could you hit me a little harder, please? I was hoping I wasn't immune to all that, but I am. A little harder. Thank you. Thank you. Hello! Protein Barrel was there too, which would also have been cool. And the Troll Beer wouldn't have been bad with our idea of trying to survive, but Magic Purse just makes life better, really. Cool. Good talk. I am so broke for these two events. Got anything good for me? No? No. Yeah, this sucks. Double weeks of not doing anything. Davy Jones. I am 4 gold off being able to level up Dobby. Damn it. Well, that sucks. I feel pain in my soul for that one. Do I just hit this Alchemist? I think I do. I think I just go all in for gold. I'm tired of being broke. It reminds me too much of real life, and we can't be having that. Alrighty, there's a campfire for this champion, because of course there is. What if we swap-a-roo the Rumaroos? Because we've seen a lot of this, and we know this is good, so what if we do this instead? That sounds fun. Am I ever... Yeah, let's experiment on a champion fight. What could go wrong? Am I missing something? Not really. Okay. I feel mostly safe. Honestly, Bob is not great here. But, Bob is Bob, you know? Bob is Bob. Also, if you want the Staff of Power, I have to pick between Bob and Cthulhu. And it's probably going to be Cthulhu. I can't help but notice that this first champion perfectly counters my build. But anyway, behold the fastest creature in the game, Dobby, at 170 speed. That's amusing. But anyway, our first champion is the Druidess. The Druidess deals monstrous amounts of AoE. You're immune to demoralization. Motherfucker. Monstrous amounts of AoE physical damage, which can be reduced by applying debuffs to her. But the shtick is that she removes 3 stacks of her own debuffs. This room went horribly awry. Also, the Herbalist leads the charge, and there is a Harpooner who will be attacking the slowest target with ice damage while being immune to demoralization, which is my whole plan. Uh-oh. So if there's good news, it's that I should have loads of HP. Or at least the most we've ever had before. Probably. Maybe. Part of what makes this combo so devastating is the fact that the debuffs synergize well, and I can't be debuffed. Which makes this hard. 59. Nice. Almost. Don't die. You need one more turn. 200 hit points. Okay. That wasn't awful. We have the Haunted Canopic Jars here, which will apply wraps. We are going... Are we going to Solar Eclipse? Sure. I need to get rid of these two somehow. Somehow, some way. David Jones. What are you shooting? Alright, Necrolith. Necrolith should survive. Good. To get in 1 turn of damage. But nothing here is weak to nature. So there's that. Alright, so David Jones is going to survive, and then he's going to get loads of pirate friends. David Jones is not going to survive.
My sanctuary heritage.
Ah. Well, I should have good nature resist, right? No. No, I do not. Okay. Time for tiredness. Thankfully, the what's-her-face was already pretty weak. That went poorly. That went poorly, but I mean, it wasn't like awful. This room had a problem. That room, the first room had a problem. Oh, so KT is not involved in this. The Nightmare Mirror is amazing, but we'll take the Scalan Figurehead. We just had a lot to talk about with the Nightmare Mirror. Room 1 kind of sucked. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh wait, I do. Not good. How do I improve that situation? I have no blood, so, you know, there's that. Let's get... Dobby. Level Dobby. Can I level everybody? I think I can. Everyone but Bob. Okay. Also, we need morale. A wizard with a strange hat has fallen from the sky and met in the entrance hall. He was carrying a magical artifact that shall be sold for 150 of your finest golden coins. And I don't see a therapist. Okay, let's swap the rooms. Necrolith can go to bed. In a minute. So, what do we want for the scribes, actually? I think it's just power, right? 20% of damage taken is returned to the assailant. Gain 3 reps to start a fight. I think it's just power. Glyph of the Colossus. I think that's what it is. Just more. Although, isn't... I don't think power at all affects my AoE attack. Well, I'm pretty sure both of Mott's attacks are percentage-based, which means I'm pretty sure power does nothing for them. But hey, we'll find out together. Alright, Necronith needs to sleep. There is a therapist coming up, right? Yeah, okay, good. Necronith needs to sleep it off. Honestly, we need a lot of sleeping. Like, that's the safe play. It's a pretty scary safe play. Do I just believe in Mott? I think I do. How's my Not great. Okay, how are we doing now? Better. Okay. Mott. I believe in you. Mostly. Mostly believe in you. Good talk. Yeah, I know it's a mess, don't worry. Well, okay. Mott's gonna have a weird position here. But the enemies. The Dragon Knight leads the charge. Ragnarok is actually fast for once because the Chad is here to haste her up. I'm not sure how he does that, but that's okay. The Dragon Knight will be attacking the center with loads of physical damage, and guess who's here to tank it? That is right, ladies and gentlemen. The Giga Chad. Joined by the Valkyrie, dealing AoE. Ooh, 2 people are faster than her. AoE, AoE lightning damage, air damage, and gaining buffs if she hits anyone faster than her, which we have 2 people faster than her, which is not good. I should have done the AoE, but now Bach is dead. Excuse me, Dobby. Dobby is free, and Dobby is dead. And the Hellbringer is here doing her weird AoE icy damage thing. We'll just go ahead and Ancient Curse. And now Mott gets to do something. He has a fire shield. The Scalan Figurehead affects Mott, huh? Excuse me, Horus. Mott's the tier 1. Well, I guess this is affected by the power. That's good to know. How many times have I referred to Horus as Mott? Oof, feels bad. I'm sorry. Horus, you deserve more respect than that. I think I'm gonna kill this guy. Yep. Sure am. Bye. Probably shouldn't have done that while I was still invincible. Or was I? I don't know. These are the questions. I was right to trust in Horus, though. Wow. Okay. The pocket mirror. Do I have an ice attack? I do not. Pocket Mirror it is. This will deflect the first attack that comes at the back line, adding in even more defense. Alrighty, we're probably double therapisting, and I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. So we'll just full heal at Le Docteur, El Doctor, who I actually need to visit in real life, and I'm visiting soon. And we have loads of tiers, so we're probably going to double extend. Then we're going to hit a business trip, I think. Methinks 'tis the plan. A prank buy. Not interested. Cthulhu, would you like to go get me some tears? As if I'm not going to have enough of them. Alright, have fun, Cthulhu. You are useful, Cthulhu, but so is money. Alrighty. What are we looking at? We are looking at a veteran encounter for a master bonus, okay? A master bonus. Dobby is free. That's literally the only line I remember from the movie. What do we want? What do we want in room 1? So we'll bring Dobby back, because Necrolith is the mummy. And I think this is okay. Sure. I mean, Chad is cool. We have no armor bank here. Alright, we'll bring back Chad. This just kind of forced my hand, but... Oh, Anna can come forward. There we go. My hand is less forced. Feels good. Let's get a master bonus. This Fountain of Youth isn't going to save you. Even a little bit. This is an amazing Horus enemy team. Partially because of the Enrage, and partially because they all do single target damage. So allow me to introduce the Knight Roland. But what is a king before a god? In this case, literally. Attacking the front with physical damage, which Necrolith is here to eat and then die. Poor Necrolith. However, we have David Jones, who is going to bring Necrolith back as a pirate. Don't ask how that works. Also, there is the Mamluk attacking the back with air damage and applying tiredness, but guess what? Ragnarok reflected it. I was kind of being double pirates, but I kind of forgot Pocket Mirror would save me from quite a bit of damage. And there is the Invoker attacking the front with fire, which cleaved, and is what caused the untimely death of David Jones. Also, the Invoker is immune to damage over time effects, including demoralization. Well, let's see how this goes, shall we? We YOLO'd Shell. Damn it, game. The one time I don't want Shell, you give me Shell. Well, that's alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give it to me. Hit me harder. I do have 50% air resist. Oh, you're gonna run away. Oh, craven dog. You're supposed to hit me again. I am weak to fire, but... Horus's freaking resistances are actually insane. Actually insane. Bye. Wow. Just wow. Wow. Probably just Solar Eclipse. Yeah, that seems good to me. Why not? Just do what I do better. We could plunder here. Give me that booty. But I think we're going to YOLO. Gulthar demands blood. Quenches thirst, and he will send one of his most dreadful avatars into the mortal world. Why not? Let's get a demon. What demon did we get? We got... da-da-da-da-da-da... Oh, Ragnarok. I don't have a second name for... Yes, I do. I lied. Shelob. I don't remember if that's how you spell it. Do I do a business trip now that I have Shelob? Huh. I wasn't going to do a business trip, but I mean... Sure. Why not? The Horn of Plenty. Chad for 30 blood. That is tremendous value, especially since I'm looking at an alchemist. Chad? Chad? Go get me some blood. I won't ask how you acquired it, don't worry. Don't ask, don't tell. 1,000 gold. Ascension 10, 1,000 gold. Feels good. Let's keep our resources balanced. Now we can get some level 4s. 2 to be exact. Such as level 4 Anakin. And level 4 Ragnarok. Why not? Actually, let's get a level 4 Necrolith. We've never seen that before. Sheila, would you like another level? David Johns. You know what? We'll level Bob too. Just spread the resources. Because we have a champion encounter. A champion. And to fight the champion, what are we doing? I guess we're doing this. Okay. Yeah, sure. This'll be fine. I don't see anything wrong with this team composition. Sure. Sheila will go to room 1, just in case, you know, motivation loss and all that. Our second champion. The Fountain of Youth isn't gonna save you. And our second champion is the Necromancer. And what an interesting fight this is going to be. The Necromancer deals a monstrous amount of ice damage to the back and is going to be dealing even more because when she loses morale, she gains enrage. And we're going to be doing nothing but that. But here's the shtick. Anakin doesn't care. And the mirror dodge... Between Anakin's double dodge and the mirror, we ate all 3 attacks. And we have David Johns. So... this is going to be funny. Also, the Herbalist is here leading the charge, for whatever reason, as she does. And she'll be attacking the back with nature damage, which is what's going to kill Anakin here in a hot second. Bye. Oh, 214. And the Hellbringer is here doing her strange split ice damage. We have another David Johns. Another soul enslaved to the locker of David Johns. Also, 16 stacks on the Necrolith Colossus. Pretty cool. 20. Pretty cool. Eating that attack was amazing. This lady is dead. 1, 2. Yep. The Necromancer is going to run. The game broke. We're back. I can't believe I killed this boss, this champion, so hard that the game fucking broke. But, literally nothing they do can save them. I have to be ready with the Alt F4 though, because we have seen an instance where the game like black screens and I just lose because it crashes the campaign. I don't know what, I've never seen that before. But she had like 20 stacks of demoralization. Well, you probably saw it, I probably played it. I'm not going to edit this that hard. Welcome back. Another soul enslaved by the locker of David Johns. Pop. We're back up to 16 stacks of ramps. This is playing out exactly the same way, which honestly it should. There's no reason why it wouldn't. Eating that 254 damage is amazing. My fingers are over the Alt F4. I am ready. In case the game does something dumb. You broke once again. It worked. Fantastic. Tap the Fountain of Youth. Heal thyself. And now fall. Level the might. Oh. I was really looking forward to being punched by a 34 enraged Necromancer. I was really looking forward to that, man. Anyway. We don't really want Captain Jack Sparrow. And we don't really want you either. But I guess you're the best thing. Yeah. There were the winged boots as well, but our artifacts are actually really good. Staff of Speech, the Mirror Scaland artifact, Figurehead, and the Magic Purse. I'd probably just replace the Scaland Figurehead with the Miraculous Pill if we find it. Which it wouldn't be a Fable run if we don't. I don't remember what name to give you. It's the top laner guy who just farms and farms, and then he becomes absolutely terrifying. And he murders everything while being absolutely gymongous, and it's not Shogath. Nasus, that's what it was. Apparently Nasus is ranked 49th and is a C-tier top laner. My, how things have changed. I don't even play that stupid game anymore, but it's just it's just ingrained in my memory. But anyway, we are going to YOLO, I suppose. The Workers' Union has made a request. An anonymous suggestion box for the employees. Even if they cannot write, the simple gesture will boost morale. They do not need to know. The suggestion box will empty straight into Le Trash. Now, 50 gold for one motivation for 4 characters. Not a whole lot of value. But David Jones is going to break without it, so sure. And we have a collector coming right up. It just works out. These suit and tie vampires are here to collect taxes. However, blood is more valuable than golden coins to them. It could even grant you a monetary compensation in exchange for blood collection, and you would exceptionally be exempted from taxes. That is the blood of the goddess of life, so you better put it to good use. I could do another business trip. We're on week 37, so either option works. Sure. Not this option. Anakin. Anakin. You are so strong against the Necromancer, Anakin. I'm proud of you. Do it. Go get me 35 blood. Alrighty. Gain 5 powers when the sarcophagus is attacked. Yeah. Chance of a crit, though. I do... So, typically, not last fight, but... And all 3 enemies should be alive. So let's map this out. A 30% chance means it is likely that if all 3 enemies are alive, I will get a crit 3 turns before I lose my invulnerability. Once every turn. Probably. Or I could just have 5 power whenever I'm attacked. Which, as we've discussed, does not affect Horus's AoE, but does affect Horus's single target, and it affects it well. So we'll just take the power. Power on power. Always nice. Not that interested in Lady Marchant, so let's just get full health from El Doctor. Don't ask me what I'm doing with languages. I don't understand myself. Plunder? I usually stay away from plunder. We do have a lot of resources, so seminar might not be a bad shout. What do we got? Haste, motivation, or armored? Let's take armor. We're actually really weak in the armor department. This is for 15 weeks, so the end of the run. Fantastic. Alchemist. It is high time to go through the stockroom. During the cleaning, one of your employees found this strange object. Would you like to take it, auction it, or gift it to the employee for +1 level? The Transmutation Circle. David Jones. You can have it. Level 4 Davy Jones didn't even need blood. You'd love to see it. Do I tap this free therapist? Nope. Nope. No, I don't. A shifty-looking supplier is offering you some human thighs to feed your employees at a discount price. They do not look or smell particularly fresh, but you know the manager will grant you a sweet salary bonus for reducing overheads. Yeah, sure. I just remember not to hit this event, because I'm going to hit this trainer. And spend all my money. And all my blood. Of which I wish I had more. Alas. Do we YOLO this artifact? Kinda sucks that everyone's level 3, so I need blood. Which means I probably should have hit that alchemist up here. And converted all of this into blood. Yeah, I hate to see it. In which case, let's just YOLO this artifact. Look, with the campfire, they might even live to see my second room. Unlikely, but they might. We also don't need to worry about David Jones. Because of reasons. That's what I'm going with. That's my answer. They're not going to make it to the second room. They're not. It's not going to happen. Leading the charge is the Amazon, who will be attacking the center with loads of nature damage, but I am here and ready to resist it. We also have 1 nature weakness, so Necrolith isn't going to be completely sad about that. Joined by the Shitty Shaman, who will be dealing AoE fire damage, which is actually my biggest weakness here. Always a strange turn of events when the Shitty Shaman is my biggest threat, but that's okay. And last but not least is the Valkyrie, dealing AoE air damage, and this time, not hitting people faster than her, and not gaining the benefits of her special trait. Without David Jones, everything here is going to fall over pretty much this turn. Wow. That's a lot of damage. But, you see, the campfire is back here, and Horus is right here. Combined with the upgraded solar eclipse, and this is a GG. Unfortunately, Horus is not going to get huge value out of his HP because these are both AoE characters, but that's alright. They're still going to hit him. They're still going to make him stronger. Bye. How exciting. How riveting. The sarcophagi are stupidly strong. All of the sarcophagi are just good. I think Toeris has the strongest promotion effect. We did not roll any artifact that is more useful. What skellies are we looking at? We have Chad, Anakin, and that's it, I think. Eh. Like, if any, I guess we can take Mammoth's Bruised Bone over the Magic Purse. Because we don't need the Magic Purse anymore. We're winning. Like, literally. I just had a thought. Alright, we have 2 level ups. A Ragnarok is going to be one of them. And I think Chad is the other. Alrighty. So my other thought was we could hit this business trip, and if we YOLO blood on the 8 weeks and we can send someone out that's not awful for us, we can get more blood to then train to get more level 4s. But whoever we send is not coming back. So we have to keep that in mind, that whoever goes out is not participating in the final encounter. Which I guess is fine, because there's no way the final encounter I can send out Horus. Oof. 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 What a whiffaroo. Well, Bob. Bob. Would you like to go acquire a protein barrel for me? Alright, sure. Have fun, Bob. We can't use Mammoth's Bruised Bone anyway, so might as well. I'd love to train. I would love so much to train. Missing that alchemist really sucked. And I have the event thing, so we're just going to say hello to the therapist. Thank you. And we are now on our final champion encounter. And our teams are pretty good. Pretty good. I'm like 97.57% sure that they are not making it to the second room. I don't know what kind of champion it would need to be to make it to the second room, but I'm pretty sure that's not happening. Alright. Good talk. Glad we had this discussion. Here we go. The champion, even with the campfire, of Ascension 10. The final champion of Ascension 10 is once again the Necromancer, who is going to have so many stacks of Enrage that I am salivating at the idea of Horus being totally jacked. But I am afraid that she's not going to make it again, because you know how this goes. She is joined by the Knight. Knight Arthur, but what is a king before? By a god. Unfortunately, he is also joined by the Enchanter Merlin, King Arthur's noble assistant, who shuffled our team and was not kind to the Necrolith Colossus, but that's alright. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens. Also dealing AoE nature damage and applying elemental weakness so that the Necromancer's damage is just a little more annoying. Also, Chad back here has like 90 armor. So, you know, Arthur's not going to have a good time. With the protein barrel, we placed down this one, and I did it entirely. It gives us 2 shell, that's cute, but I did it to piss off the Necromancer even more. And I'm going to do this to piss off the... Am I? No, let's just... She's plenty pissed. Let's just buff the other room. And now I want you to hit me with 32 Enrage. I want you to hit me. Hit me! Oh... Oh, 156 hit points. Yes, do it again. Hit me again. This is as close as I need to get to gambling. Hit me. 37. Oh, 155. 343. Do it again. Hit me again. I have one more turn of invincibility. Hit me. 38. Oh, 158. And that, ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and cretins, 531 hit points, and a glorious victory. Masochism wins the day.
And then I bellowed, "This tomb will be your tomb." Not bad, eh?
Not bad, Toeris. God, your sarcophagi are so good.
Tell me, have I put on weight? I'm sure I've put on weight.
You know what the scary thing about this is? Toeris is only half leveled now. Level 15 is halfway to level cap.
Then I embalmed him.
Only halfway.
Just like that.
Did I get a thing for that? I got an achievement. Rallying Banner. Monsters in a group containing only monsters of the same type gain haste 2 at the start of the fight. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This is all stuff we saw, right? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So, my only... Oh. This will happen soon, don't worry. I need to go on a buying spree. Mog is really good at that, right? I need to complete Ascension 20. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. Living on a prayer. And then 16. What the heck is that? It's a random number. And level 15. Great. We're on our way to the other unlocks. This will be full. It'll be beautiful. And glorious. Next up is Anshanshu, and I have a scheme for Anshanshu. Courtesy of Brian the Courteous. Oh, it's going to be a glorious scheme. Also ironic because last time I did the opposite with Anshanshu. And if there ever was a character to do some fiery shenanigans with, it's Anshanshu. But thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Horus is amazing. I think I already do that, but now there's no doubt left in my mind. Thank you to the patrons and channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. And if you would like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the Discord in the description down below. And I'll see you next time for some big brain fishing. I have to fish for an artifact. Bye!